So this is week 6 summary. I'm just going to go through some stuff I did in VPython this week and also talk about some stuff I researched on the Higgs boson particle. So the VPython thing was pretty difficult this week. I spent hours and hours this past week. I think Wednesday I spent a lot of time on it. Friday night I spent a lot of time on it. And Saturday I was moving. Me and my wife moved to a new apartment, and so I didn't have any time to really to do anything yesterday. But today too I spent probably 3 hours again trying to get that to work out. Finally got to work out. If I can get to it, see all the times I messed up. It was getting kind of ridiculous. But I finally got this to work out. I got the program working. I'll actually do this first. Don't know if it's actually how it's supposed to be, but at least it runs, I think. See if it comes up. Oh, hello. So we got this going. So that's kind of exciting, but still trying to get it to work out perfectly. I'm not that great at this kind of stuff. I also got the other one to work out, the one where they're like going around along the screen, I think. Let me open that one really quick. See if this one works. It was working when I did it, so hopefully you'll see some like dots moving. Oh well, they're kind of smushed together. I need to put the distance in between them farther apart. But it looks like it's working, so I was pretty excited as long as it was working, because for the longest time they would just sit in this line and they would just not move. They would just sit there. I'm like going, I got the vectors in there, I got their velocity, I don't know what the heck's going on, but finally got to work out. So I was kind of a happy camper with that. So the Higgs boson thing was pretty interesting. I've actually watched lots of videos, listened to lots of things, read a lot about it. I first learned about it actually when I was working at my job at Primavera Online High School, and I was going through some videos. We had to replace a whole bunch of videos because we're trying to make our own curriculum now. We're not using outside resources like McGraw-Hill and all that kind of stuff. And so there was one video that was talking about the Higgs boson particle, and they were just doing it, like they just barely started doing it at CERN, and so it was kind of cool learning about then, because it was completely new. And now I think it was like 4 years later, well now that they did it in 2012, and it was pretty interesting that I actually listened to this Star Talk radio by Neil deGrasse Tyson, just about the Higgs boson particle and about what he thought about it. And so I posted that in the week 6 NEAT resource. So I posted that, a link to that video, or it's actually to a radio that he has, a podcast, and there's 2 links to it. There's the first part and the second part. They're kind of long, but they're very interesting. I think it's very worth your time to listen to him. He's a great person to listen to. I think he's really funny. Like, some people are kind of dull when they talk about this kind of stuff, like science, physics, anything like that. But he's very entertaining. He's kind of loose with how he says things, and so I don't know. It keeps me interested. And I also got like a link to this interview of Neil deGrasse Tyson as well, and he just gives his input about what he thought about it to this person. I don't know if this person's exactly the most amazing interviewer, but I thought it's very good. It's kind of like basic, just about what he thought about the Higgs boson, about what happened, how it impacts the world of physics, stuff like that. So it's a good read. It's not very long, and half of it's about the Higgs boson, the rest of it's about NASA and about space program, because he's very passionate about that. I really like it too. Other than that, I did some research on solar panels. I saw that post or some discussion thing saying that you had another class talk about making solar panels, so I was kind of interested in that. I mean, I know it's not part of our class, but I was looking about how I can make my own solar panel. I've always been interested in making my own solar panel. I just didn't know how you could and how they were made. So I researched upon that. So that was kind of fun. I like doing that. But other than that, I think that's pretty much it for this week. Like I said, VPython took a lot of my time, and also researching the Higgs boson. So, but good week nonetheless. Talk to you next week. Bye.